Hey, good morning, everyone. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? It is chilly out here. It's like 63. It's cold. Hey, AF, how you doing? Papa Don, Gigantor, Gumby is in the house, and Steph is in the house. Sorry I was a little late. I went to bed early and didn't want to wake up. Slept very well last night. Oh, feeling much more refreshed. Too much driving and too little sleep at Bards. We were up and running, and the heat was oppressive, so it was a whole bunch of those. Hey, Papa Don, Linda Jones, holy moly, what's up, bro? Working and lurking, perfect. That's what I do most of the day anyway. Hey, Patriot 54 and Nicole, good to see you. Good morning. Gizmo's mom, good morning. Good morning. Hey, Kim, how you doing? Yep, fall is coming. Yeah, that's the thing that hit me. All the prophecies about falling in the fall. That's like, oh wait, the 21st is fall. Hmm. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen. Yeah, catching up. Yeah, I'm not 30 anymore. Chilly. What's that? I know. It's like, oh, I want to go back to Hawaii. It's 85 every day. Captain Mike, hey, how you doing, sir? Good to see you. Happy Friday. And Monday's a holiday. Hey, Anne Marie. Good morning. Good morning. Yep. Grab your cup. Got my peppermint tea. And oh shoot, I forgot to put my shirt on. Sorry. I was trying to get out of bed and get here and not be too late. Oh, ah, my brain was not functioning because it was in La La Land, which is good. Needed the rest. So this is Uncle Larry's Chit Chat. I'm Uncle Larry. We're here. I should have instead of Eastern Standard Time, it should be ish 7:45 ish each morning in the Eastern Time Zone. I'm on Cloud Hub, and I think we got our notifications on Cloud Hub. You guys need to go over to the channel, put in Uncle in the search under channels, and I'll come up and then go and subscribe, and you'll get. Now we're getting the live streaming notification, so it's getting closer, and soon we'll have chat over there, and it will be incredible. They're working on a lot of different things all at the same time, so just be patient. It's going to be awesome. Coming on before me is the mighty Wonder Warrior. She is amazing. Our mama from Indiana, the prophet, prophetic prayer, prophetic intercessor, patriotic, and giving us great insight. She always finds just amazing things to put together and puts it all together in a way that everybody goes, whoa, so cool. Love Maggie. And we have Lisa Perna coming up after me with Crown Chats. I haven't checked anything, so I don't know if she's going to be up and about today. She was down a little bit, but just keep her in prayer. But Lisa is amazing. Such a blessing to have in our lives. And the green beard, he is on at 9:30, Monday through Friday. And he will be he's just amazing. He's an amazing man and just a lot of fun to hang out with. It was just amazing to hang out with him once again. Loved it, loved it, loved it. It's one of those where it's like, nah, man, I gotta go, but I don't want to go. And coming on at 10 Central and 11 Eastern. That is Neo. Such a amazing young lady. She is awesome. I just love her. And she speaks so highly of me, so it makes me feel even better. And at noon, you have Raid, and he comes on and gives you the morning news the same time Dilly is on. So you can have Raid or you can have Dilly. Both are awesome. And Papa Bill comes on. He's driving back. I think he's supposed to get back today to Cali with the pup. If you watched yesterday, oh no, wait, what's today? Friday, Wednesday. You would have seen the pup, and that he went home to California via New York to get. It still cracks me up. And last Wednesday we had two sisters with purpose. Lorraine with her sister-in-law or sister-in-love, uh, Jen, and they are amazing. They're going through the Chosen devotional, and it was amazing because uh, Wednesday's subject was uh, repentance, and that was what we prayed for at Bards when Scott Kesterson called us up on the stage. That was really cool. And Amy Jo comes on the afternoons, and she is bringing amazing music, a devotional, and just talking. Or it's we would say in Hawaii, talking story. So cool stuffs. And tonight is Amy Graff. Sit down, shut up, and listen to God on Cloud Hub Channel 401. And that's a fun group. It's a fun group. Then at 10, you have Coffee Talk with Sandra. And she has so many different shows. And tonight will be the Q-Tips or late night, sometimes she calls it. So that'll be on, talking about all things, everything. And at 11 is America MAGA Music Live with California. And it is absolutely an amazing show full of music and talking about the Lord. And it's just so good, so good. Then on Saturday, we have Saturday morning devotional with AF. And he comes on at 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific, continuing the Jesus Calling devotional. And then right after him is Lazarus James with with amazing testimonies of God's goodness and God's grace and God's amazingness. And it's so cool. So definitely take a listen. And then on Sundays, you have Sunday mornings with the Beatties. And it's so good. So good. And then at 11:30, Sandra has her Kingdom Come broadcast, and you can check it out. It's really good, really good. Then Sunday afternoon comes the fire. Derek Lynn, our own Derek Lynn, comes and gives us a recorded message that is just right on each and every time, and it's just so good, so good, so good. And don't forget to get a wooden cross from Garage Patriot. They take the proceeds and bless a family who's lost a family of a first responder who's lost their life, given the ultimate sacrifice. They are absolutely. It's This is Papa Donahue's son-in-law and grandson that do all of these, and which brings me to. While at Bards, hey, Mama D, and let's see, yep, Project Veritas headquarters got hit. Hey, Maria Betty. Hey, Brian. Yep. Oh, yeah, I can help you with that a little bit there, AF. Chat is messing up. Yeah, the puppet. Hey, there she is. Hey, Derek Lynn. Good morning. Good morning. Hmm. Host this episode. I'm not sure. Hey, what's up there, Bambi? Good to see you. The Mighty Series. Okay, I will. Okay. But going back to, hey, Robin, good morning. Good to see you. Going back to Garage Patriot, I went I was sharing a room with Papa Donahue, and it was good because it helped us both financially, and it made it doable. And I came back to the room, and then um, I found this on my bed. It was like, what? So I have Back to Blue cross, and it's just incredible. And I don't know, it's even hard to figure out what to say because it was just absolutely amazing, 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 and so really cool, such a blessing. So go and get one. They are very well made, and it is just incredible. Yes, they are amazing. Yeah, AF got one showing up at his house, and he's like, "What?" So it is just such a blessing, such a blessing, such a blessing. Yep, yep, yep. And I don't know. It's just so cool. So cool, so cool. So let's transition over. We'll use the um, Cloud Hub, the BardsFest theme. Uh, we gather together. Hey, hey, hey. Let's see. Some more folks jumped in. Tessie and who else? Who was that jumped in here? Whoops. And Judy. Yeah. Ah, I love that song. It's so cool. Hey, Lazarus James. Good morning, sir. Yeah, it was so cool when he sang it at Bards. People just loved it. And it was amazing. So let's take a look at some more photos and more of the journey through. And as we say in Hawaii, talking story about everything that was happening. Okay, let's see if I do this right. Boom. There we go. Alrighty, that's the one I was talking about. I forgot to put it in yesterday. Went into Illinois and there's a rest area. So really cool. And uh-oh, now you're not going to work. There, oh, yeah, go back one. Dr. Artist getting interviewed by His Glory. Mike get ready to go up on stage. And it's going to be a slow. Cassandra was working with Liberty Report, and she got to interview Pastor Greg Locke. Come on, thing. I thought I could pause and set things up. I needed to figure out how to set this thing up. Right. There we go. Now, that was really cool, hanging out and getting to meet Amanda Grace and her husband. It was really, really cool. And one other thing that happened with them uh, was on, I guess it was Thursday, the first day. Um, they got a little bit of time and they went and had a little fun. Well, there you go. Amanda Grace and Pastor Dave Scarlett playing volleyball. And there's her husband, Chris, and then their assistant, Lisa. Let me try this one more time. Well, there you go. Ah, it's not working. Hang on. Well, there you go. Amanda Grace and Pastor Dave Scarlett playing volleyball. Rats, I can't get it to work. Let's see. Oh well. We'll go back over here. I guess I can't do two things at once because it doesn't know what to do. So Greg and Mike got to um, interview Greg Locke, and then Lindell TV showed up late, and it was like, man, they had a full thing. There's Jeff with Liberty Report. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do these again so it goes a little bit slower so I can talk about them. uh, and His Glory interviewed Jeff, and Jeff was got interviewed by uh, the Liberty Report. They're on YouTube. They're on Rumble. It's another little uh, what's the word I'm looking for? Just independent reporting. There's that was the young man with the beard and everything was uh, Chadwick, and he's really cool. Ah, so Greg had Amanda speak to uh, his spiritual and then I took a bunch of pictures. And at the end, the center one, they prayed over her, and she was just so tickled that folks would want to pray for her. It was like, where do you find it? There's a thing called a search engine. It's Liberty Report. They're on Cloud Hub. They're on YouTube. You just put in Liberty Report, and I think they're also on Rumble. At least one of the Liberty Report reporters is on Rumble, and they're all over the place. And the Resistance chicks getting ready to interview Dr. Napute, and Cassandra interviewing Dr. Keys, and that's Pastor Locke speaking to the crowd when they came inside. This is Michael Hamilton. He's one of the lawyers. He was saying that um, he works with the frontline doctors, and so he is um, from a uh, small town in Kentucky. He says that Thomas Renz, he is uh, he's from a metropolis because he has 4 stoplights, and the town that Michael Hamilton's from only has 2 stoplights, and they're both single lawyer offices. It's just them, and they're in these small little towns, but God is using them as Davids coming way out in the boonies to come and do the fight and take it to the enemy. And it is absolutely incredible. They are amazing men of God, and they are just bringing it. And just no fear. It's just incredible. And that's Chad and Cassandra praying over Dr. Frank. They got a picture after their interview. And that is the McCloskeys. They're the ones that got a little infamous last year when the BLM folks came into St. Louis, came into their community, and they showed up on the front lawn with their AR-15 and the wife with her inoperable pistol. He's running for uh, he is running for Senate in Missouri, and folks were interviewing them, so they were an interesting couple. Okay, I had the we were wanting to interview Thomas Renz, and he was sitting talking with CJ. That's CJ in the white sitting down next to him, and I just had a sense something was up. And he's just sitting there, and his legs are just bouncing. And I looked for Lisa and Lorraine, and they were not there. But got Cassandra. We went over and just started praying over him, and Holy Spirit just gave us. I don't even remember what we prayed, but just gave us the insight to know exactly almost what was going on. He later explained it, but I'm not going to go into that. But we broke it off of him later on. Lisa came over and Lorraine, and we did more, and you could just see his entire countenance. Basically, he got sucker punched by some folks with some news, and we just broke it off and asked the Lord to give him wisdom and insight. And that's one of the Liberty Report reporters there from Minnesota on his knees praying with us, and it was so cool. So cool to be used by God in that way. So it was another attack by the enemy, but we beat it down, crushed his head, and he went whimpering away. And so we got to interview him. You can see he's still a little bit tired and stuff. Then Mike Lindell came out and spoke with everybody. And there's him up on the big screen. Well, actually, he's down. The ladies in the hat right there, they're from Kauai. They came all the way from Kauai. So now you can see the line of folks. He stayed and shook and hugged and took pictures with everybody that was there that wanted one. Dr. Artis was giving medical information there at the fence, and then just some beautiful sunset photos at the place. And it was here's a night look of the venue, and then and this is amazing because Mike, after being out there and taking pictures and shaking hands and talking to everyone that wanted to talk to him, he came in and gave interviews to everyone that wanted to have one. And he was there till midnight. The man does not ever stop. So the Liberty Report team was praying over him. And Cassandra got her interview with him and another view of the uh, Ferris wheel. This is St. Louis County councilman, and telling the story of what he did, and it's just absolutely amazing. His story. He's been fighting and fighting, and the county wants to go and put the masks back on everybody, and he and a few others keep, and they're dead set on getting that word mandate in there. And so he compromised and gave them the word mandate, but it's only in a resolution, so it has absolutely no teeth, no anything. So it's really, really cool how people are using their positions and standing for the truth and fighting against stupidity. It's awesome. And then that's Scott. I'm in the inside venue and introducing Jeff to come up and speak to everyone. And Jeff told everyone about CloutHub, and it was amazing. People were like, "What?" and just cheering everything. I went around, took a bunch of pictures of him speaking, and it was awesome because he just totally provided a game changer for so many people because they couldn't believe that it would be like that. There's Greg up over on the left side doing a little video work, and he's answering questions also of everybody. There's a man with his hand up wanting to ask a question, and they were worried about this, that, and the other thing. So then, after everybody had heard about CloutHub, I went and set up a table under one of our banners and was helping people sign up and answering their questions and demonstrating the different features, and it was awesome. So it was really, really fun. Got to meet so many people this way. And then the Iowa Mama Bears, they brought their daughters. They are so funny, the little girls. And there's Cassandra interviewing the resistance chick. And this is what happened right before Mike uh, um, performed, or well, no, that's not the word. Just led worship Saturday night when he was featured. I was sitting there with Greg, and we were waiting for him to go on and we were just talking with him and just getting ready to pray over Michael. And then Scott comes up and says, "Hey guys, I want you up on stage to come and pray and pray about repentance." And it was like, "What, me?" And so Greg and me and Cassandra, the resistance chicks, and then Teddy down at the end next to Mike was was there, and it was really, really a powerful moment, and it was so cool to be a part of that, and to be, it's one of those things, got to be instant in season and out of season, as the word says. So it was really, really, really amazing. And Teddy got us on our knees when he prayed, and right after that, Mike sang, "We Gathered Together," and we just stayed up there on the stage and was his background choir singing it with him. So it was really, really, really awesome. Then here are some photos of Mike when he was singing. I just kind of ran around the venue, um, taking pictures of him. It was so cool. One from sort of backstage. And he ended his time with knees. It was so awesome. So this painting is in Dr. Nupute's office at his house. And I just like, oh, that's so cool. So you got Honest Abe, Trump the Lion, Teddy the Hunter, and the Gipper. Just amazing. And then there was I took this picture of the gang. So we got Lisa sitting on the floor there talking to Mike Hamilton. In the red is Thomas Renz, Neo's mom, and then you've got who is that? That is Papa Bill Donahue, and then Neo, Michael, Greg, and Cassandra on the floor there. There's another one I got to get a hold to that the Resistance Chicks took, and it has Lorraine and the and the girls in it too. So it was a good time. It was fun hanging out. It was many of the speakers were there that he invited, so could get really one-on-one time to talk, and it was really amazing. And yeah, his house is yeah, it's a house. It's pretty big. But and I think this is one of the reasons that there was so much opposition, because while we were there earlier that morning, this is Saturday night. So Saturday morning, there was a meeting with I think I can tell this. He mentioned it a little bit, but he didn't go into the great detail. But Saturday morning, the Missouri Secretary of State, the head of the Missouri Senate, the head of the Missouri House, the St. Charles County election head, um, one of the St. Charles County councilmen, a couple of friends of Dr. Napudi's, Seth Cashel, Dr. Frank, and um, Mike Lindell were all in one room together. Dr. Napudi said, man, I got these guys together, and I sat back. It's like, wow, we're going to watch history be made. And so Seth went and showed the thing to understand about St. Charles County in Missouri. Missouri's a red state, very red. Trump won easily. St. Charles County historically has been 93% red. And but yet somehow Biden had a 90% increase in votes. And when they were shown that, it was like, wait, this can't be. You can't have both of those numbers. So it was pretty crazy. So they started going back and forth, kind of arguing about what was going on. And Dr. Frank turns around and goes, "Yep, this always happens." And they were able to go through and calm down the elections official, because he was like, everybody's picking on me. And it was like, no, 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 no. This is so they were able to go through and figure out what they were going to do, because that one knew of a organization that had 1,000 people that were able to go and canvass, and then you had the head of the Senate and the head of the House, and they're trying to figure out, okay, how are we going to pay for this? So they through, and they're going, man, it's going to be like 2 years before we can get funding. And Mike Lindell pipes up, I'll pay for it, millions of dollars. and they're all like, all their jaws hit the floor. And so they started canvassing last Monday. So they've been going at it a week in a very red county, in a red state. It's going to be incredible. Still, it's going to be absolutely incredible when the results of that gets posted, because it's a place where you wouldn't even think to look. But let's see. I mean, get on. Whoops. And then Cassandra was able to interview Mike Hamilton, and the boys interviewed the Iowa Mama Bears. And that's me with the lawyers, Mike Hamilton and Tom Renz, and then with Jeff. And that's Jeff and Scott Kesterson. That's Lisa in the yellow. And there's another with Scott and Jeff, me and Scott. And this is, oh shoot, I forgot to bring the card out. This is a couple. They go and do they're a printing studio, and I forgot to bring the card to tell you who they are. But they are a husband and wife team. Oh, there goes the trash trucks. And they are amazing. He was videoing the entire thing, going and getting behind the scenes kind of video for the whole BardsFest. So they'll be putting it out. The Pics are not keeping up with my audio. Oh, okay. There is, whoops, got to go back. That was Greg um, on stage. Let me see if this will play. Right after Greg was on stage, I'm trying to take pictures. Scott calls the entire Cloud Hub team up on stage. And we had a little prayer. And while after the prayer, rats, the shofars came in front of us. I took a little video. Try and play it tomorrow, because it seems like it doesn't like it when I've got this other video up here. I'm going to have to get into OBS and learn that so we can do missed all the Nupute pictures. There was only one. I didn't have a lot of pictures. It was just the painting and then the picture of all of us at Nupute's. So there was only two. But the shofars blew, and then we went off the stage. Oh, let me go back just a sec here. There we go. Hide me. There's Greg up there. And so we got called, and then the shofars came, the end everything, and then this happened. Rainbow in the sky. And everybody was just amazingly, because I'm coming off the stage and everybody's looking up going, look. And I was like, what? And I look up, it's like, oh my goodness. So it was definitely a sign of approval of what we had done, how we had battled through and everything. It was really cool. Then we went out to dinner, and this was after dinner, and we were hanging out, and I just took a shot. Then I started driving home and stopped at this rest stop in Kentucky, and it was really interesting. It's, the Welcome to Kentucky rest stop. It was pretty cool. And then that's the state capitol in West Virginia, in Charleston. And this rest stop, it was so cool. We had the clouds low and everything just kind of hanging around, kept everything cool. It was awesome. And that's it. And then I came on home. So it was amazing. It was fun. It was grueling, and I don't know. Oh, did it show? Yeah, it was a kind of a pantsuit. Wasn't sure if it. Which interview did you want to see? Everything is on Cloud Hub. And they're breaking it up because because each time I broadcast, one of these are like um, you know 50, 70, 100 gigs, and when you stream 24 for 12 hours from 10 to 10, you try and go back and load it. So they're breaking it up manually, so you'll be able to go back and watch everything on Cloud Hub. In meetings, it was in the meetings function on Cloud Hub, and so you can see every single interview. Yeah, those guys. Yeah, Cloud Hub is getting way more function. Yep, and oh, okay. Yeah, I've got to figure out how to do this a little bit better. But it's like I could get all the pics together better this way. I just need to make it work a little better. Yeah, getting out of town is always good. Yeah, it was amazing house, and that painting was absolutely incredible. And yep, yep, Bambi was there. It was fun running into her all the time. So it was just it's just incredible. Yeah, they were. Oh, that was funny. Uh oh. Okay. Yeah, I got to figure out how to make this thing work a little better. Yeah, Mike Lindell was just incredible. And next year it's going to be even bigger because now people know about it. We won't be dealing with the stupid ticket companies that constantly want to. Yeah, and that was in the breaking. The whole Gideon thing was in Amanda Grace's prophecy yesterday, um, or actually, what was it, Wednesday night when she came on. That was pretty amazing. No, I never got a chance to. It's like I wanted to, and it was just every time it was like we had to run and go do this and run and go do that. Being there primarily to represent Cloud Hub, so um, let's see. Oh, Brighteon had stereo sound. Yeah, the sound was being done by one guy, Payne's Angels, Duncan. He was doing it all, so it was kind of crazy. Um, but it was um, it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Okay, yeah, but I don't know. It was a blessing to be there. It was a blessing to help people, to pray over folks, to pray and prophesy over folks. God was amazing. Um, there was so much going on that we were doing that won't show up with the different things. The boys are putting all the interviews together and be posting them on. There'll be a Cloud Hub channel that'll be made for Bards, and they'll have all the interviews they did on there. Liberty Report will be posting theirs, and you can also check out the Resistance Chicks on their sites, and they'll have um, interviews too. And then Dr. Artis was also doing interviews, so you'll see some of those. He'll be posting those. So yeah, so it was Dr. Artis. There was the food table. We always made sure we're close to the food table and drinks and stuff. So we had the food table, Dr. Artis, Resistance Chicks, us, and then His Glory, and then Lindell TV, then the local AM station that Dr. artists. I mean, Dr. Napute is on, has a show in the afternoon, and then was Liberty Report. So we just took this. It was like an L, and we took up one whole L, part of the L, and then the table after the food table was Zach from uh, Red Pill 78. So a lot of great people, a lot of fun. Yep, it was. Yeah, it was just cool. It was so cool. The rains when it rained, it was amazing. Everything was amazing. There was a lot of battling, but overall, God we just crushed the enemy's head in ways because it got people together. Michael's song, we gathered together. We were able to get people together from all over the country. They were able. Many were. It was the first time they had been in a place where they were free of masks. That was the other thing. You go to the restaurants there. None of the wait staff are wearing masks. Um, it was amazing. It was amazing. It was like what do you want to say? The days of yesteryear. From the old uh, uh, of the old radio programs that used to be on. Days of yesteryear. It was so much freedom, and it was interesting. Uh, Jeff and I were sitting at breakfast, and we were looking and watching, and it was different people would come into the hotel because even the hotel staff weren't wearing masks, and it was just awesome. So they would walk in the hotel with their mask on, look around and see nobody with a mask, and didn't have the strength to take theirs off because when presented with freedom, it was incredible. I'm like, really? You're not going to take off your mask even though you're in a place where you can? You're that fearful. So that was the other thing that was being broken off of a lot of people, and we were praying about was breaking off the fear. And and it was just um, oh, Michael's on. So let me get on off of here. But it was just an amazing thing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your prayers. Definitely felt them. And it was amazing, amazing, amazing to go and be a part and also to hang out with the tribe again. I'll play those other two videos on Monday because it didn't seem to like well, maybe it was playing for you. I didn't see it. So on my end, Amanda Grace was playing volleyball. She took off of her 4-inch heels, and that was the thing. Oh, you can't chat. But it's an amazing thing to go and be in a part, and it's just one of those things that keeps the pull of the Holy Spirit to go and be a part of these is just incredible because I just don't even know. It's just great, great, great. Well, I gotta go. We will see you guys on Monday. Have an awesome weekend. Be sure to check out AF and Lazarus James and the Beatties, Sandra and uh, Derek Lynn on Saturday and Sunday. And Derek Lynn's on Cloud Hub too. So check her out. Check her out. Alrighty, you guys enjoy. We will see you on Monday. I, I'll most likely get up. It's becoming a habit now, which is good. But y'all be blessed and have a super, super weekend. Blessings to you. Let's go over and hang out with Mike now. Blessings to you.